Welcome back for the second video for Chapter 12, Practice Test Answer Key. So this one, the directions say to find the measure of YZV. So that would be this one, YZV. So what we need to do is we need to figure out that angle by taking these two arcs that are cut off on either side and adding those together, dividing by 2. So since this is an inside angle, that's how this is going to work. So the measure of angle YZV is going to be equal to 1/2 of these two arcs added together. 144 plus 114. Okay, that's equal to 1/2 of 258. So just take 0.5 of 258 and you'll get 129. So that's our answer. YZV equals 129 degrees. Next one, number 13. So looking at this one, they told us BED, which is this one, is 15x minus 47. And then they told us this one, BD, is 9x minus 1. Okay, what they actually want us to get at the end is angle CBD, which is this angle here. So what I know is that if I can get the blue angle, the blue arc, I should say, I can divide that by 2 to get the green angle. So the first thing I need to do is take red plus blue, since that's the whole circle. They add up to 360. Okay, I can use that to find x. Once I find x, then I can find the blue angle, which will help me find the green angle. So we have 24x minus 48 equal to 360 right now. When we add 48 to both sides, we get 408, and then we're going to divide both sides by 24. So x is 17. Not our answer, but something helpful. I can take that 17 and put it right here and get the blue angle. Okay, so that's 9 times 17 minus 1, which is 152. So this arc is 152. If I want this green angle, I just need to take 152 divided by 2. So angle CBD is equal to 1/2 of 152. So 76. Okay, question 14. Question 14 asks for the measure of arc QU. That's this one. That's what they're asking for, so that's x. Okay, what I know is the little arc here, and I know that this angle here is 35. That's this one. So what I know is that the outside angles of circles, these are two secants, the outside angle is equal to 1/2 of the big arc minus the little arc. So I know that 35 is equal to 1/2 of the big arc, which is x, minus the little arc, which is 46. Easiest thing to do there is double both sides. If I double both sides from here, I end up with 70 equal to x minus 46. I need to add 46 to both sides. So 116 degrees is our answer for the measure of arc QU. Next question, 15. Find x to the 10th place. So now we're into our formulas. And this one, the formula is blue times blue equals green times green. So I have 20 times x equal to green times green, 18 times 15. Okay, so 18 times 15 is going to give us 270. Okay, that's equal to 20x. It says to round to the 10th place, so it looks like it's not a big deal that we got a decimal here. 13.5 is going to be x. Next, number 16. Same kind of directions, find x, and then we'll see if we need to round once we get there. So red times red, that's 12 times 3x minus 11, okay, equals blue times blue, 30 times x minus 1. Okay, first thing we need to do is distribute. So 12 times 3x is 36x. 12 times negative 11, so that should be 132, but negative, equals 30 times x minus 30 times 1. Okay, I can subtract 30x over to the left, left. I can add 132 over to the right. I get that 6x is equal to 102. 102 divided by 6 comes out to 17. So x is 17. Okay, that's what they want. Okay, moving on, question 17. So this is 2 secant. So the formula for this is the outside times the whole thing. The whole thing here is x plus 12. Okay, is equal to the outside times the whole thing of the other one. These two would add to 34. So that's what I have here. I have 12, the outside times the whole thing, equal to the outside 18 times the whole thing, 34. Okay, on this side I need to distribute 12x plus 144. On this side I just have 18 times 34, which is 612. I need to subtract 144 from that and end up with 12x equal to 468, and then divide by 12. X is equal to 39. What they want is PQ, okay? But that is what x is. That's this right here, 39. So that's what we have there. PR, we would have had to add that 12 to it, but x is PQ this time. Okay, number 18 is a tangent and a secant. So you take this one and you square it. Okay, you take this one, the outside, times the whole thing here being 48 this time. So 27 times 48. 27 times 48 is going to give us 1,296. And we need to take the square root of 1,296. This one ends up being a perfect square. So x is equal to 36. Okay, the directions just say to find x. Number 19. Same type of problem. Okay, the math ends up a little bit tougher on this one. The outside times the whole thing. The whole thing for this one would be x plus 5. So we have x times x plus 5 equal to, okay, the outside, which is 4, times the whole thing, which is 6. Okay, so with this one, we get x squared plus 5x equal to 24. When you have an x squared term and you have an x to the 1 term, you got to solve by factoring. So x squared plus 5x minus 24 equals 0. You need one side to be 0 first. Then we factor. Okay, the way that we multiply to negative 24 and add to positive 5 would be 8 times negative 3. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. 8 minus 3 is positive 5. Okay, so we have two answers here. One comes from setting x plus 8 equal to 0. That actually gives us an answer of negative 8. One comes from setting x minus 3 equal to 0, which gives us an answer of positive 3. We don't take the negative answer here. That doesn't make sense. So our answer is going to be 3, positive 3. Number 20, center and radius. So remember that the formula is x minus h squared, y minus k squared equals r squared. So what happens here is, if it looks like it's a negative, it's actually a positive. So h would be 3 for this one. Okay, it looks like a negative 3, but it is a 3. This one looks like a positive 1, which means k is actually negative 1. Okay, so the center is at 3, negative 1. Okay, and then this right here is r squared. So we're just going to take the square root of 16. R is 4. So we should find an answer that looks like that. Looks like C for this one. 3, negative 1, and r is 4. Number 21, we have 2 left. Number 21, so we have to square this. It's a tangent. So we do x plus 3 squared. Might give myself a little bit more room for this one. Equal to the outside times the whole thing. Okay, so the whole thing should be 30. So we have equal to 10.8 times 30. Over here, we have to make sure that we are foiling. This is really x plus 3 times x plus 3. Okay, we're going to do 10.8 times 30, and we're going to get 324 over here. Okay, this foils into x squared plus 6x plus 9. That's equal to 324. And I need to subtract 3, 24 from 9. So I had x squared plus 6x minus 315 equal to 0. Okay, from here we're going to try to factor. We get x plus something and x minus something. So we're looking for the two factors that multiply the 315 that are 6 apart. And that would be 15 and 21. So we want 21 to be by the plus sign and 15 to be by the minus sign. Those add to positive 6. They multiply to negative 315. This one gives us an answer of negative 21. This one gives us an answer of positive 15. Keep the positive answer. The negative answer doesn't make sense. Okay. Question 22. Equation for a circle centered at 3, negative 5 with a radius of 7. So here's our equation. Okay, minus signs end up looking like plus signs, and plus signs end up looking like minus signs. Okay, our radius is 7, so that's 7 squared. It says that this is h and this is k. So we have x minus h is 3 squared plus y minus k is negative 5 squared. So we need to take and we need to make this double negative here a positive, so y plus 5, and we got to square the 7, so that's 49. All right, so that's going to be our answer, which looks like it lines up with B. That's everything for the second half of the practice test, numbers 12 through 22. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your test.